Hey everyone, welcome to a special part of Jack the Ripper on Jurassic Park. I mentioned a couple glitches slash Easter eggs from the previous video that I did, and I decided to actually roll them up all into this one rather than put them at the tail end of that one. So let's start off with the very first one. This actually starts at the very beginning of the game. You grab this rock here, select it, and then use it over and about this area here. Right at this point, right here. When you hear that tone, it enables second controller slash debug mode. And what the second controller debug mode does is two things. When you push the C button on any area, you will get all the helpful items in that area. So I'll use the next section here as an example. So as you can see, the radar has now appeared, as well as I now have the Brachiosaurus CD. So at any time, I can go here and use the Brachiosaurus CD to get the eggs right off the bat. So the other thing that it does is when you push the start button, it actually enables the level select. As you can see, I can jump to pretty much any area here, and I'm going to jump to the Gallimimus. Just hit the A button to select and you'll jump. Okay, so from here there's another trick. Use your C button, you'll get everything else in this area, including the gas gun. Just kind of knock out the Gallimimus, you don't need them. You'll also have unlimited rocks, so any item that you get, you don't run out of. Say I were to use the Brachiosaurus CD, you still get to keep it. It doesn't make a difference. Move on to the next area. And now you should have the wire cutters. Now, you don't need the debug mode to do the next couple Easter eggs that I'm going to be doing. You will need these items though. So as you can see, I'm not grabbing the eggs because I'm really not trying for them. Okay, now we're almost to the area, but this is where we're going to be coming back to. This is where another Easter egg is going to appear. Frog. Okay. For the little asshole to run away and go this way. Now we're still not quite there, but when you get to this area, the area with the rolled up wire, knock out the Gallimimus so they're not going to attack you. And grab the wire cutters if you want, or use your debug if you have it selected. Now take your wire cutters and use them about here. When you hear the tone, you know you've done it right, and like I said, you don't need to do the debug menu to actually do this. Go back to that area where the fossil is, as well as where you fight the guys, and now you have a small little Easter egg of a T-Rex fighting a Triceratops. They stay like this, I believe, until the guys in the helicopter show up. But I have to love this one because the little arms flailing, it just looks so awesome. Okay, so the next three glitches are actually here at the visitor center. You're going to need the Tyrannosaurus CD and anything from the gold key up. You can use the Velociraptor key, the Triceratops key, you know, pretty much anything along those lines. Another thing that I'm going to show that it technically isn't an Easter egg, but it's really easy to miss, is where you do get the radar from here. So you turn over here and you look at these two crates and you'll see a magnifying glass. Up here you can then use your wire cutters, cut this open, and this is where the movement detector is. So I'll head all the way down to Muldoon's office first, because it's probably the most helpful glitch of the game. There is another one inside Wu's office that's not bad, it's just a little weird. So what you'll want to do here is take the Tyrannosaurus CD and use it on this scanner here. Every time you hear that button, you'll actually get unlimited gas ammo, which I believe I did show in the part 6, but I'm also going to show you again here. So you pretty much just open up the locker, and rather than it being 1 or 2, it just drops a whole lot more, as if there's this giant bandolier of ammo back there. Now the next Easter egg is here in Wu's office, and what you'll want to do is take the pliers, go over here and use them on this phone/answering machine, and you'll hear a message. Whoever was able to say call while they were being attacked is pretty talented, I'm going to say, because that's all this message is. But it's still kind of a cute little Easter egg. And the final one is here in the control room. Take your key card and make sure you have a rock. Now you may be wondering, at the very end of my last video you saw the visitor center explode and where that footage came from. Well, this is it. Use the rock on the screen and you'll see the secret ending that the programmers decided to keep in the game. And this was my riff, more so let's play, of the glitches / Easter eggs for Jurassic Park for Sega CD. In the description you'll find the actual link to all these Easter eggs, as well as an awesome little write-up from one of the programmers about the game. Thanks for watching.